All right, I want to talk to you about something that's pretty peculiar. So, apparently, I had started some sort of really out there video game rumor, and people were messaging me last night, Joel, you have sent people for like 6 years on a wild goose chase about a game that doesn't exist. And I'm like, excuse me, I did. So, it turns out that a very long time ago, I streamed like an Earth Defense Force kind of game. And on a random tangent, I went on about, what if there was a video game that featured murder? Murder and you gotta hide the bodies on a farm. Now, that stream was like 100 years ago, right? I didn't ever think about it again, but apparently a lot of people did, or actually somebody did, because apparently this weird tangent that I brought up somehow echoed into someone's sleepy state, where they woke up and thought this game existed. That then later echoed onto the internet of like, do you guys remember that game? And then that spun out of control, where everybody was searching for this game. And apparently, people have been looking for this thing until somebody said, hey, wait a minute, didn't Joel say that like a million years ago, right? So I woke up and people were like, Joel, you bastard. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? What happened? You know? So, yeah. All I can say is, hey, if you're watching this and you're probably wondering, does Joel know about this? I had no idea about this, but people brought it to my attention, and I just want to apologize. Okay, I always want to say, oops, sorry. Oops. I feel like I've detonated a nuclear bomb, and I'm like, oops, sorry. Like, I don't know. You're that guy? But, yeah, it turns out that somebody had misremembered a stream tangent, dreamt about it, and then woke up later with, I don't know what you want to call it, but false memories that spun out of control. But that's kind of like a game of telephone. Your brain plays tricks on you sometimes. But if anything, I gotta say, this is the greatest gaslighting joke that I've ever heard in my life. You know, we do a lot of that crap nowadays, but man, even back then, I was setting up mind tricks. You unknowingly trolled the internet. Well, the reason this was brought up to me, or the reason this exists in the first place, is there's a YouTuber called Wham? I'm sorry, Wang. Excuse me, I got your name wrong. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, obviously. But, yeah, he's a YouTuber, and he does a lot of, like, lost media content. I'm not too familiar with that, but I know that this guy has been searching for this for a very long time, and so has his audience. And somehow this was found, this mystery game. And I really have no say in this, because I was just doing a crappy bit on stream, you know. But I'm gonna show you everybody what this whole thing stems from, and I hope that Wang is okay with me showing this on stream right now. But you killed it into existence. I'm sorry, man. I made a unintentional game. I don't fucking know what to say, man. It's just what it is. But anyway, I hope it's okay that I can show this. But I thought it was pretty damn funny. I thought it was pretty damn funny because I really had no idea what the hell this was all about. So here we go.
The evil farming game has been found. No, for real this time, no fake out. But there is a catch. You see, as it turns out, the evil farming game wasn't actually a game after all.
How do I get a mustache like that, you know? How do I get a mustache like that, man? Do I gotta kill a bunch of people and stuff them on a farm?
Rather, this was a very specific piece of content that Sparta 213, the original poster, was remembering. And after this piece of content was found, he did confirm that this is it. I can already hear the rattling of the torches and the pitchforks. As always,
I'm gonna mess with Wang here a little bit. I'm gonna overdub his stuff. Harvest Moon OST. No, wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Is it the title one? No, it's the naming screen, I think. Is it this one? Mean. No. Let me fully play into this because it's gonna get ridiculous.
The evil farming game.
Hello, my name is Wang, and today I'm here to talk to you all about my mustache. Today I'm going to teach you the tips and tricks to get the ultimate saucy mustache, just like me. That's right. But first I want to talk to you about my sponsor here, Joel's Funny Farm. Funnyfarm.com, fecal farm. Hello. I'm doing a really bad dub right now, but hey, you know what? You should check out? You should check out this video on YouTube because I am clearly ripping it off. I'm sorry that I gaslighted a whole generation on the internet about a farming game, but wait, I'm talking about me. Or what? Let's watch this video for real.
Piece of content was found. He did confirm that this is it. I can already hear the rattling of the torches and the pitchforks. As always though, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I recommend you watch my first videos on this topic. But to summarize, people remember there being a game like Harvest Moon, except instead of merely tending to your crops, you killed your wife and hide her body from the police.
Okay. Well, first of all, even if this was a real game, what in God's name, where would you find this game? Yeah, I played on Game Boy. What are you talking about, man? It's a true Mandela effect, though, but my God. But yeah, anyway, let's keep watching. You'll see.
All while still maintaining your farm. The search has been going on for several years, and that brings us to today. Thanks to Otis for sponsoring this video. Otis.
Thanks for Joel for showing up and voicing me right now. You can get Yeezys. You can get my mustache. I'll send you my mustache in the mail. That's right. You'll get Wang premium content, premium mustache at low prices. It's kind of like Manscaped, but like instead of shaving, I'll give you the mustache. I'll show you some glue in the mail, off there, and you're good to go. And I'll send you some shoes. That's right. Okay.
When he shattered the backboard and shares of the items to other Otis investors. And covering topics about a year and a half since I made my first video on the topic, and since then the channel has grown significantly, bringing a lot more eyes to the search this time. And sure enough, this lost media winning streak we've been on this channel continues. This time, it was a viewer named Aqueous Snake. After having watched this last video, Aqueous Snake remembered something. On June 6, 2015, Vinesauce Joel...
Who? Who are you talking about? Who's that guy? I don't know that guy. Who's that guy? What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Okay, well, first of all, before I begin, I just want to give a shout out before we actually start talking here. It's super cool to get credited for all this, but I also feel like there's some sort of guilt on my part where, like, if I really am the source behind all of this crap, I just want to apologize that I somehow created this thing that spun out of control, you know? But that's how the internet works, I guess. You wasted 10 years for some people. Well, it wasn't really for fault, Joel. Well, I don't know. You know, Wang, the next time you ever do something like this and I'm featured in it, use the did you know gaming picture of me that they used. Hang on. Did you know gaming? There we go. Yeah, use this. Use this. Use that instead. Okay, anyway, let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Mark Skeletor streamed a game called Global Defense Force. At some point,
you know how long that was ago I streamed that, actually?
Yeah. Games his friends used to rent, one of which being the Nintendo 64 game Body Harvest. He remarked that the game was great, but the name was weird. He says it makes him think of Body Harvest Moon, like if there was a Harvest Moon game with corpses. So he starts to riff on this idea of Body Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon, it's just regular Harvest Moon with your wife.
But then something happens. So in this game, you go on the internet, right? You talk about this random thing that happened, and it's gonna spin out of control. It's gonna spin completely out of control. People are gonna like go out of their way to go on eBay. They're gonna spend time and time again searching every nook and cranny for a joke that goes on for 6 years, and eventually, when it does happen.
Milk the cows. You also gotta like hide the body.
What do you gotta do then, Joel? Tell me.
Health security checks and
Really.
Yeah.
This bit from the stream would then get clipped by a YouTuber named Tuskull, who would create an animation over Joel's narration, dramatizing
I just talked
what
over
the
me
game
myself.
might look like. This stream occurred 1 year before the original post made by Sparta213 looking for the farming game. Aqueous Snake would then post this animation to the farming game Discord. With Joel's clip being so similar to what was being looked for, it quickly made an impact. Simone Brun, who you'll remember from the last video, made a post to the subreddit about the animation saying that she's sure she's heard this clip before. She realized that she had come across it around the time that Sparta made his first post in 2016. Someone else who was looking for the game posted it to Twitter. And
Oh my God.
It was
I'm sorry.
that Simone has on that broken hard drive, she believes she found around the time she was looking for the game back then. At the time, she had mostly stuck to small circles on Twitter and was kind of
You know what could have helped this entire thing? I mean, I don't want to say too much, but you could have asked me. You could have been like, hey, idiot. Do you remember this game? You know? This wild goose chase could have been prevented. Millions of people could have still been alive. You wouldn't have remembered. That's exactly right. It's exactly right. But no, my point being, again, I wouldn't have known because I just put up a funny bit. I just said, like, hey guys, what if it's Harvest Body Moon? Like, that was the joke. It was just a little tangent that I did. And, well, here we are suffering for it, so.
connected from the Reddit search. She believed that people were looking for a Vinesauce fan game based on this concept. Based on the Vinesauce fan game theory, user PM Me Your Ears made a post in the Vinesauce subreddit checking if there's any knowledge of such a thing in their community. The only response came from a user named Crush3000 who suggested that perhaps people had heard this clip and it implanted the memory of the game in people. After all, memory could be funny like that. And this was a theory that
Funnymemory.com, check it out.
Me Your Ears had already been considering, having made a post in the Evil Farming Game subreddit about it. And this was a theory that was further evidenced when user Kyle O'Reilly was looking through the AMA that Sparta had done last year. In the thread, he was talking to someone about sleep issues he'd been having. Sparta213. I didn't really have dreams on the medication, so I don't know. It could have been a standout. The insomnia is gone now that I stopped taking the medication. Kinda nutty if you ask me. Flame the Hedgehog.
I keep looking at the background and it's like, I can't tell if I'm in like a Smurf's butthole or something. Like, I keep on falling here.
Well, glad to hear that you're getting better now. This has all been such a strange event, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was one outlier half-dream while watching Vinesauce. Who knows? It could have been a terminal 7 dream cancer. Sparta. Nothing could be ruled out. Additionally, PM Me Your Ears had dug up another old message in the farming game Discord, posted by user Zella.
New Jack City, sorry.
In March of 2020. Zella had sent Sparta a message and received the response. Thanks for reaching out, man. Sorry for the late response. I honestly have no more information than that already presented. I've just chalked it up to being dreamed up by me in a half-awake, half-asleep state while watching a live stream. The stream in particular would have been a Vinesauce stream. If you really want the scour, but that's hours of footage.
My God.
And Zella had posted that interaction with the caption, time to start searching for Vinesauce streams from early 2000s.
Time to torture myself.
Which I guess would have been just a little bit too late. Deprochan, the mod of the Discord, immediately sent a message to Sparta to see if any of this information jogs anything, but Sparta wasn't responding. So at this point, the members of the Discord server are searching through
Don't check
any
this channel out,
Vinesauce
it's
they can
terrible.
possibly get their hands on, looking for anything that might possibly resemble the game, not ruling out the theory that maybe someone did make a Vinesauce fan game based on this riff. So they're looking through old streams, old fan art, talking to people on the Vinesauce Discord channel, but it doesn't seem to be turning up much of anything. And then finally, in the afternoon of June 14th, a few hours before I'm recording this video, Sparta responds. So guys, I just got around to looking at the Vinesauce animated video that someone found, and as anticlimactic as it may be, I believe that this is likely the source of the game. It fits everything exactly. And I used to fall asleep all the time watching Vinesauce video.
I love, you know, I want to say a huge thanks for everybody that watches my streams, like, unironically. But the problem is, like, most of the times I'm just making, like, monkey noises and, like, you know, crap like that. You know, like, a time to go to sleep. Here I go. You know.
I can't help but think back all the way to that original thread that Sparta made, and that one person in the comment section, Mikori, who had suggested that perhaps it was all just a dream. I mean, granted, they also thought that this dream might have been tied to some deep-seated guilt that Sparta had in his life, and, you know, not just falling asleep watching Vinesauce. But still, that was one of the first people that was on the right track. So now, with the original farming game mystery solved, Sparta's original game that he was looking for turning out to not be a game at all, but a Vinesauce stream, where does that leave us? There still are some other games that this reminded people of. Simone has something on her hard drive. And something that really stands out to me, thinking about all the memories that this story triggered in other people, something that came up a lot was the fishing minigame. A lot of people seem to remember a...
Wait a minute, what do you mean fishing minigame? Fishing minigame? Tuna Tuesday?
fishing minigame in this, yet Joel's stream had no mention of fishing anything. So even
Well, give it a couple years, I get hooked on that.
though the fishing thing had nothing to do with what Sparta was thinking of, some people remembered a game like this that had fishing. As I said in the previous video, there probably are a lot of different things that people are remembering because of this. And additionally, there is a fan-made game in the works. The Evil Farming game Replanted, made by Jeremy of Whistleblower Studios. It's currently slated for an October 2021 release. Anyway, thanks to everyone who was involved in this search and helped bring it to an end, although it's really anticlimactic.
You know what? Wouldn't that be the biggest joke on the planet if I streamed that game? And throughout the entire stream, I gaslight people, be like, you know, I remember playing this game a few years ago, actually. I don't know why people are, like, memeing about it now. Like, I just feed into, like, this thing that people have created, you know? Like, what? I remember this game. You remember this game? You know? Guru's Quest. Guru's Quest. Don't you guys remember that game? You're like on a farm, you know? You have this like HP meter that's like a rotating wheel. And it's like a clock. And it's like click, clock, click, clock. And then suddenly, you know, the health inspectors show up. And you're like, harvest the body organs, you know? So
For this to have turned out to not be an actual game and to have just been something that Joel Vinesauce said as an offhand joke, it feels good to have some kind of resolution to one of the channel's long-standing mysteries. We're really on a winning streak with these lost media stories, and I feel like a big part of that is just how big the channel has grown. Since the first time I covered the farming game, the channel has almost doubled in subscribers. And ultimately, the big break in the case wound up just being to bring it up one more time and have the one guy, Aqueous Steak, think, hey, wait a second, I remember this. With that in mind, how about we all just take another look at the mysterious song? I'm out.
Oh no, that was sorry, that was the goddamn. That was the goddamn outro with the thumbnails, but it didn't show up on mine, so I'm like, what? What is this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you know, beyond Twitch here that I'm currently streaming this live on, if you're one of the people that are coming from this video and you're like, you know, I've never watched your streams, or I'm not familiar with you at all, and you just want to hear my perspective on it, and you didn't want to sit through listening to this, then all I gotta say is I just did a really stupid joke many years ago, and somehow that's spun through the internet, and now it certainly gave a lot of entertainment to people, but I had no intention of sending people into this adventure. But hey, man, if this echoed into people having fun, then I'm happy that it happened. But that's pretty incredible, actually. It shows you that the game of telephone can get pretty crazy. But yeah, there we go. Yes. Pretty crazy, but I want to shout out Wang. I'm not familiar with Wang's content, but I want to say, you know, hey man, if it brings people together and somehow this mystery was solved, then that's pretty cool. But hey man, I want to say thank you to everybody, and I want to apologize to everybody simultaneously for you know, causing this stink. So there you go. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this funny farm thing. But at some point, I will start unironically like referencing this just to make things worse, you know. Do you guys remember this game that I played like years and years ago? Do you remember? It was from like PlayStation. It was one of those like demo disc collections, you know. It was only like released in Europe, really, and it had like an alternate title in America. You guys remember this? So something Quest, something like that, right? And it had that fucking theme song. You remember? You know? Remember that? It was one of those like PlayStation games that just had a weird atmosphere to it, right? Because it had like very polygonal graphics, and the mouse of the people in it move, you know? And it reminded me a little bit of I'm sorry. Yes, but I have no idea about this, but I want to say, hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this. Please check out Wang's content. I didn't ask for permission to show this or anything like that, but you know, I figured I'd just quickly mention it and get it out of the way, because it was pretty funny. Now, yes, but once again, go check out Wang. Go check out everybody who's put so much hard work and stuff into this. Clearly, I have not. I have ruined the internet instead. So, all right. Well, that's it for me with this whole thing. Check it out. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have anything to stream at the moment, so I'm gonna do something crazy, right? I'm gonna do the art backlog, but it's not the end of the stream. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the art backlog, and then play games after that, then do E3 again. So we're gonna do like reverse art, you know. So mini art, I guess. But all right, that's crazy. That's so crazy. But all right, let me go back here in the archive, and if I miss something, then you know, Joel face reveal. No. Let me do it right. There. Now it's real, and it happened. Okay, anyway, so going back in the archive here for the backlog that I want to do, but God, where did I last leave off, man? Spelunky, can you help? You usually know these things. God, where did I put the fucking art backlog? Fuck. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? No. I stream harvest body moon. Stream body harvest? No. That's too revealing of the joke. Okay. God, I don't even know where I left off. This is embarrassing. Joel, sorry for the spam, but are you sure you should be streaming right now? I mean, your and Frank's album is coming out like in a week. Don't you want to do some final adjustments and tweaks to the songs just so they get pristine, sexy sounding quality? I'm a musician myself, and the last thing I want that you want before you perform or release something is for part of it or all be completely shit. We want the album to sound amazing, so please take your time after E3. Well, don't you worry. You know, when I'm not streaming, I'm working on the album, so don't worry about it. But you know. Anyway, let's see here. I don't know where the art backlog began. I'm scrolling through here, and this is really stupid, but oh Lord, I'm sorry. Oh shit. Well. Well. Joe, your multi-tracking on guitar sounds way better from the teasers I've heard. Well, I appreciate that. Am I using the new mic or the Samsung? No. This is the old microphone, Mr. Samsung G-Track. I use my professional microphone when it comes to the music, so. It was the Blue Shield. No. That's not art backlog. Like, art backlog was from like 3-4 weeks ago, and I never got around to doing it properly. So, you know, what's wrong with the Shure one? That is the one we're talking about. So, you know, Cornflakes mic. 4 weeks of art. I'm high as balls, and I think I shat my dick. Well, you better collect it, man. You do want to pee, right? Yeah, I don't know exactly where we left off here. It's super embarrassing, but I'll tell you what. Let's just shoot the shit until somebody can figure this out. But I don't want to do that too, because it's like, oh, come on now. I'm still looking through all the pages here. I'm like, this is where we left off, or we didn't left off, or leave off. I know it was. Yeah. I think we have it. I think we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think I know where the backlog was. Here we go. Have I seen this? Friend is on his way to Brazil. A short loop in description. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. This is going to require a lot of memory, so I don't think I have. I think I found that art backlog. All right, we did it. We did it, Garfield gamers. Friend fly. That's good. That's good. I like that. Wait, let me improve this. Let me improve this. This may work in a BRB, actually. Let me try something real quick. Let me try something, yeah? If we do this, right? And then we, like, boop, do this. Alright, and then we just... Yeah, you can just be flying in the background. Alright, he stays. But I gotta, like, wind him up constantly. Alright, well, thank you so much. That's incredible. I'm glad we got to the art backlog so I can actually show this, but that's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. From Gedref. There we go. Joel's the toilet's clogged. Not now. Oh man, that Brazil trip was quite exhausting, but you know, but I there was so much I trimmed out on the full streams upload. Like there was long stretches of time where I was just like eating yogurt or something like that. And I'm like, nothing's going on. So there's a lot of like fluff cut out in a way. And I also edited all the deaths, kind of funny. I added explosions, you know. But you know, it's a little bit of a half edit on it. But you know. Yeah, that's awesome. That is some great art. Look at that. The toilet's clogged. What that's? Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Excellent use of colors too. Very, very nice. Cayenne pepper. What's this? What do I do? Oh, God, mug. Oh, shit, please. First board post for me. I'll try to make more. It was one of the most, seriously, one of the most shit brick moments ever when I had no idea how the 747 operated. I still, like, fully do not comprehend, how the AP, like, works. I'm like, LNAV, right, left, up, like, oh god, it was a fucking nightmare. And it was like, you learn this now or we all go down in flames. So, that's very good, though. That's very, very good. Thank you so much. From, Wallajamoon? Walla? Jamal Moon. I can't pronounce her name. Swedish pilot forced to land after serving surströmming and debating with passengers about potato chips. Asked the main course for a meal. Investigation is pending. Huh. That's good. That's good. I like that. Very, very cool. A magician did this. It's friend on the wing. What friend does when he's not caught piloting? He's doing some breeze and sunrise. Reference image in source. Oh, dude, I can do it like this. Well, no. I can... You know. He's disappeared. My final message. Change the world. Goodbye. Bangarang. Hey, that's awesome. Very nice. From Uevo. Here's me flying. Ah, that's good. None of you people have heard of sides, and I think it must either be a snack or a dinner and no in between, and that's the origin of this debate. See, you know what the problem is? I don't fully exactly remember where this shit came from, but I do know it was when Frank was visiting me in 2016, and I was making I was making him sloppy joes. I was like, well, I have an American here in Sweden now. Let me show him some like local American cuisine. I'm like, I'll make you sloppy joes, and I did, and they're pretty damn nice. But he asked at the store, like, yeah, we need sides too. I'm like, oh, what? Do we need fries for this? I mean, he's like, no, we just got a bag of chips. I'm like, what? You know what's something funny? No, this was 2017 because we were going to Japan, and I made him a plate of sloppy joes. We ate like 1,000 sloppy joes together, and we had so many left over. We put in the fridge, and then we went to Japan, and then we went back and threw it in the trash. We forgot about the sloppy joes in the fridge. Sleepy. Yeah, it's good. Well, thank you so much. From Mr. Nut, here is a 3D friend pilot. Here's another 3D friend made with the highly complex technique of sketching over a friend in Paint 3D. Also, here's a turntable video so you can see him in his 3D glory. Well, I gotta check that out. Oh yeah, that's it, man. Hang on now. Look at this. Looking like $1 million. All right, cool. I'm gonna say this. I like break kayfabe with this chip debate. Don't mute the audio now if you don't want to hear my actual opinion about this. But people can eat whatever the fuck they want. You know, it's just when it's presented to me in an experience of like, Joel, you're stupid. Then I'm like, no. So that's when I have a problem. You know, Joel, you're stupid. You are, though. I am pretty stupid. But I'm still right. Don't break character. I didn't. Anyway, very nice. Very, very cool. Thank you. From Sun to Marino. Well, I didn't realize that the upload would be so tiny. Here's a bigger version. Alright, let's check that out. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. We had a re-upload from Brevin that I'm not going to check out. We already seen that one, but there we go. Actually, I think we did see this one. Did we not see this one? I'm pretty sure we did. We didn't. We didn't. Did we? I don't remember, man. Master Fred, there are too many of them. What are we gonna do? Hang on.
You want to hear the sound of death? Do you want to hear the sound of bloodshed?
Alright, that's awesome. But I believe I did see this on the Aga stream. Aga stream, actually. But, alright. I might be retreading old art here. I'm not sure. Zug Skeletor. Here we go. This is so accurate to what was happening currently on stream. I think I did see this one. I think... Did I not see this one? We're getting to that. We're like, did I? Did I not? We've seen this on stream. Yeah, I think we have caught up. I think we've cleared the art backlog. I think it's done. I think it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Cause, yeah, I think we're done here. Wowee. So that means that all art is cleared out from the backlog. Ain't that amazing? Hey, cool. Well, sorry that the extra little art there took so long to get to, but yeah. We still have today's art that I'm going to get to as well, but we're going to do that later. For now, though, I'm going to switch over to some actual video games, so sit tight, and, well, video games coming up, so don't go nowhere.